This topic has been sitting around for a while, but today some person called me a greedy predator for turning on the super thanks feature on the channel, which seems a bit too much. So I think it's time we talk about it. You don't see those comments much because I ban those people. You don't keep your trash in a house either, do you? Take it out. So more often than I'd like to, I get these comments like, oh, you make your videos with the purpose of selling your books. Thankfully, I don't see their faces when they type it, but I guess it might be something like this. Jesus, what a sinister scam I'm running here. Definitely, this should be illegal. People like me should quit doing these things immediately, go find a normal job in some corporation, and stop fooling people by deploying insidious schemes to siphon cash from unsuspecting individuals. You know, if someone tells you, want to make money, come up with a radical idea. The truth will make you rich. They're a fucking idiot. Because radical ideas rarely get you paid. They get your ass kicked. If you actually want money, don't touch radical ideas. Touch some pop psychology, stoicism, manifestation, new age bullshit, whatever. Feed it to AI, generate some scripts, make an AI voiceover. Zero hate, zero systemic tantrums, zero vulnerability, pure profit. I've just come across such a channel that literally recycles Alan Watts. It already has more than 100,000 subs after just 3 months. Made me think I might be into the wrong business. So, as you can see, if I just wanted to make money, I would be doing something like that. But the problem is, this would be incredibly boring and absolutely useless. This channel requires much more intellectual work, but I am passionate about my stuff. The system pisses me off so much that if I can do anything to help others see its structural idiocy, it's worth it. And also, I want revenge on all the international brotherhood of narcissistic leeches, collectively. Honestly, it thrills me to think that my vids might help their victims clock these assholes on sight and starve them out. This logic that selling books equals lying is brain dead. By that standard, you shouldn't read anything ever. All books cost money, so all writers are scammers and infogrifters. Fuck them all, let them die under the bridge. Or apparently, if you've figured something out, you're obligated to give it away free. Plus, live on the street eating cosmic energy, because that's what honest people do. So riddle me this. Why do you vote for millionaires? Why buy branded shit? Why pay rent? Stop immediately. You're feeding the evil lying machine. Cancel your Netflix subscription, your insurance. Don't pay your bills. And of course, don't pay any more taxes, especially the taxes. Actually, you know what? I've just found out. You can return beer bottles for money here. Like, you can literally collect them from the streets and get paid. Let me know in comments if you think I should demonetize my channel, remove my books from Amazon and stop feeding Jeff Bezos, and do this instead. Sounds like fun. I did it when I was little. It felt like treasure hunting. And have you noticed, I don't even advertise my books directly in the videos. I don't want to repeat the same shit 100 times and insult your intelligence. Because I have this suspicion that people who've been searching for truth their whole lives can probably manage to find a link in the video description or pinned comment. Maybe I was trying to protect my books from the wrong audience. But since the haters pissed me off, let me tell you about the books once, just to justify their accusations. Otherwise, it's all for nothing, right? First of all, I have free papers on Zenodo with all the core concepts. Academic style, boring as fuck, zero entertainment value. But hey, you can check if you hate my ideas before spending anything. I'm basically sabotaging my own evil money grabbing scheme here. So I have two books. One's called Cordyceps, the neural network that controls you, and it describes the system's mechanism, gives a couple of practical exercises, and is slightly more radical than the second one. Actually, so radical that when I tried feeding it to unprepared AIs, I had to argue with them and show Thomas Kuhn in their face to stop them calling it unhinged heresy. Well, you gotta test your heresy before publishing, right? That's what all responsible writers do, right? The second one's softer, though that's relative. It's called Psychotherapy Won't Help You, and it describes the system from a slightly different perspective. There, I figure out where the system came from in the first place, logically prove why psychotherapy can't work by design, and present my concept of the fractal universe that accidentally emerged from all my previous thinking process. Like, if the system is an infection, then what's left if we remove the parasite? You can buy digital copies on my website. There are also Kindle editions on Amazon, included in Kindle Unlimited, and recently I added printed versions there, so if you love the smell of ink and paper, enjoy. Okay. And also check out my enlightenment course, valued at $5,384.42.5. Only this week you have an exceptional opportunity to purchase it for just $499.99. Okay, put your credit card back. I'm just fucking with you. You don't have to pay anything at all. There's nothing in the books that I wouldn't be willing to say here on the channel. No hidden knowledge, no secret paywall. The only difference is that in the books the whole concept is packed together in one place. And I want to say a special thank you to everyone who sends donations or super thanks. It's really inspiring and helps me keep this work going. Of course, the main fuel here is YouTube ads, which is hilarious because half the time it's therapy apps and coaching services literally paying to fund my demolition work. Therefore, like, subscribe, and comment to help spread the antivirus. Not gonna say that again. And also check out my enlightenment course. And also check out my enlightenment course valued at 5,000. And also check out my enlightenment course valued at 5,000. 42.5 cents. And also check out my and also check out my enlightenment course. Все пиздец. And also check out my enlightenment course valued at $5,384.42.5, which seemed a bit too much. So I think it's time we talk about it. Понятно, так дело не пойдет.